Hey guys, welcome to the last section of the chapter. Today we're going to go backwards, and I'm going to give you a graph, and you need to write the inequality. All right, so it's kind of all the same steps as we did when we actually graphed them, but a little bit backwards, I guess. So step one, you always have to start by identifying the slope and the y-intercept of the line, because those are the two key parts for the y equals mx plus b. So just a reminder, if it's y equals mx plus b, the slope is the m and the y-intercept is the b. Step two then, determine whether the shaded area is above or below the line. Okay, and that'll tell us what our inequality symbol is going to be. And remember, if it's shaded above, your answer is going to have something with a greater than sign. Might be greater than or might be greater than or equal to. And then if your graph is shaded below, it's going to be some kind of inequality with a less than. So either less than or equal to. Now, how do you know which one? Then we pop into step three, determine whether the line is dashed or solid. Oh, and dashed and dotted mean the same thing. I use them both. Now, if it's a solid line, it's going to be one of the inequality symbols with the or equal to, because that tells you to include the line. And if it's dashed or dotted, then it's going to be one of the ones that are either just less than or just greater than, not equal. Okay, so let's put all that together and let's write the inequality for these graphs. So number one, let's start by identifying the slope and the y-intercept, the m and the b. So I can tell by looking at it that the y-intercept b is at -4. And if I count rise over run, I'm going to pick some nice points on the graph, and I'm going up to right 1, up to right 1. So the slope is up to right 1, or just simply 2, either one. Okay, so I know my answer is going to be y is some symbol mx plus b. Okay, the question is we need to find what symbol goes here. So y equals mx plus b, y equals 2x minus 4. Now we start thinking about, is it shaded above or below, and is it dotted or solid? All right, so we are shaded below. And if it's below, it's going to either be one of these, less than or equal to. And if it's dashed, it's not going to have the or equal to. So if we kind of put all those together, it's dashed and it's below, then we know our symbol is less than. So you kind of just put everything together. All right, number two, let's start by finding the m and the b. So the b, the y-intercept, we can clearly see from the graph is at +1. And if we find a nice another point, we can see the slope is down 1, right 3. So that would be -1/3. All right, so when we write our inequality, it's going to be y and then some symbol, -1/3 x plus 1, right? mx plus b. Now what symbol? We have a solid line, which means we're including it, and we're shaded above. So if you match these up together, which one means including and above, that's going to be greater than or equal to. And that's it. Nice job, guys. Now you know how to go both ways, graph or write the equation. Thanks for watching.